So it's evening time and I'm feeling really inspired to share with you guys how to be a better creative. I am an artist, I'm a writer, I'm a photographer, I am a bunch of different things. I make it a daily effort to bring something creative into the world. I used to be a very blocked artist. I used to call myself not a creative person, and it turns out it's my livelihood. So I want to put major emphasis on we are all creative in our own ways, and it's really important, it's highly important that you find that within yourself, to realize you are not the same as other artists, as other creatives. You are your own person. We're very unique in that, and it's highly important that you find that aspect of yourself in order to bring the creative ideas forward. So I'm gonna make this a quicker video because it is becoming dark out right now. I was on a walk and I wrote these down, so we're gonna start with the first one. Use your pain to initiate creative ideas. What this means is when you are having strong emotions, when you're feeling things that are hard to process. Think about sadness, heartbreak, anger, frustration. Think about those harder to deal with emotions that do cause pain and suffering in our lives. Use that as the indicator that it is time to create. It is time to create something. When I experience heartbreak, for example, that is an indicator instantly. It's like a literally like flip of a switch. It's like it is time to create something. Does that mean I'm feeling a lot of enthusiasm, passion, like excitement about creating? No. I actually feel the opposite. I feel like I want to curl up in a little ball and never speak to anyone again. This is what you need to hear. Whenever I am feeling sad, lonely, heartbreak, anger, frustration, that is a key indicator that it is time to create something. It is time to bring something to the surface. It is time to express myself. It is time to tap into those hobbies that I've always wanted to tap into and I haven't yet. So use pain as your catalyst for creativity. And this is something that has brought my best art forward. This is something that I've written the best words that I've ever wrote. I have had the best creative ideas, and it all comes from these very strong emotions that don't necessarily say like, oh, take action and have enthusiasm, it's time to create. No, it's more just I'm feeling this deep sadness and it is time to bring something forward. All right, next thing. Create for no one and nothing. Create for no one and nothing. I want you to create things that are for no money, no outcome, no expectation, no one else. This has been huge for me as a creative. Your job as the artist, no matter if it's photography, music, writing, I don't care. This is not just about creating art like painting and drawing. This is for all artists. And I want you to know that you should never think about the outcome or the audience. Create for no one and nothing. Create for yourself only and ride that wave. See where it leads you. You're going to be creating something, you're going to be in flow state, and other things are going to start coming to you. That's what happens to me all the time. I'll be thinking about one like creative thing that I'm doing and the next just kind of flows in. It's just this like magical like symphony of like things happening to me. And as an artist, I want you to know that that is a universal experience. We can all experience that. Just remember that it starts with not having expectation and doing things for yourself as a creative. What is giving you energy? What is giving you inspiration? What is leading you to the next thing? I highly recommend this one. Okay, next thing. So on the list, use frameworks, not ideas. Okay, when you are scrolling through Pinterest, through Instagram, through TikTok, through Substack, I do not want you to use people's ideas in a way that is just kind of morphing it into your own. Sometimes that's super easy for us to do, right? You see something on Pinterest, okay, I can recreate that. If you saw a photographer and they have this style of photography that you like and you're like, I want to replicate that. I want to make that happen. I want to do that. Okay, that is something that is within you. Like as a creative, when I see something that I really like and that I want to do, that's an indicator that I can do it. However, how can I use the framework to inspire a new idea, right? I don't want to replicate. That is not the goal as an artist. I never want to replicate. I never want to copy. I never want to take something that is not my own and try and make it my own. That's not the goal. I want to take something, different frameworks, and make something that is my own, something unique to myself, something unique to my self-expression. I'm not taking ideas, I'm taking frameworks and turning it into my own. This will really help you as well. Okay, this is the last one, and it might be the most important one. Recognize your blocks and destroy them. Destroy them. Guys, we all have different creative blocks. If you ever read, I literally have it sitting right here. If you ever read The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, we all have very unique and specific blocks that root from childhood, root from different times in our life, right? And so what I learned specifically from The Artist's Way, I have this in my Amazon storefront if you want this copy as well, which I can get more into that later, but I want you to know that our blocks are very specific to us. So my creative blocks that I used to have and still have are different than yours. It is highly necessary and highly important that you identify what those blocks are and where they root from. Ways you can do this, which are listed in The Artist's Way, but also I'll just tell you some that have really helped me. Writing down all of my fears about releasing my art, music, writing, different types of art is what I'm talking about. Also observing how I react when I share my art with other people. What is coming up for me, what I'm saying to people, am I hiding my art, am I feeling more open to sharing it, thinking about that. How I feel about starting new projects and starting new things. How does it feel to be a beginner again? My business, all of my art that you see, all of my writing, everything that I've created could not come to fruition if I didn't get rid of my blocks. So that's how important it is for you to realize that your blocks are holding you back. Times we brush over our blocks because they are hard to face. I had a huge wound in visibility. When I started posting online, I did not want to be seen. I didn't want to think about other people watching my videos, my posts, and it took months, honestly, to recognize that. And once I found that as a block, I was like, wait, why do I even care? I used to have the biggest block about people watching my thing. Now I'm like, I hope you're watching this. Like, I hope people see this. I want to help people, right? So I had to get down to that level within myself of realizing, you know what? It is more important for me to create than honoring my blocks, which should never be the case. Whenever negative feelings or emotions come up as an artist, as a creative, I need to realize it is more important that I express myself in my authenticity than hide myself from the world. You know anything about me, you know that being a creative is probably, I want to say it's like one of my passions in life, but it's also my passion to show other people that you are creative, because we are all creative. We are all on this planet to create. So it's inevitable. So if you're someone that is blocked right now and you feel like you're not creative, or you have things that you want to share and you don't know how to say, or you don't know how to be it, well, guess what? It's inevitable. Like, we are going to create things no matter what. And if you're someone that's blocked from your creativity, well, you're going to create other things, and those things might not be the things that you want to see come to fruition. So I feel like your time and energy and your space as a person is not going where you want it to go. There's a reason for that. And I believe it has everything to do with our authenticity and our self-expression in the world. That is why it is highly important to get rid of those blocks and follow all these tips that I gave you today. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I'm building my audience on here. Please subscribe. Comment down below things that you want to see, or if you have questions or ideas for me. And yeah.